Welcome to RETV. This is Liz Charity with you, and today we are talking about honoring your boss. The person that I have with me today is Wazma.
Hi.
How you doing, Wazma?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Wazma is here because she wants to honor her boss. But you know, before we do that, I want to give some statistics. And what we have is, did you know that in May 2013, employers took a 1,301 mass layoff action, which involved 127,821 workers that was laid off from work.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of people. So that means that most bosses, they just don't tolerate, you know, you not being able to come to work. They don't tolerate because they say your job is important and you need to be here.
I agree. Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
Don't you agree? And not only that, they figure you need this job. So if you cannot come, we can hire somebody else.
True.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, but it even increased. It's according to the labor statistics that were reported. They said that there was 33,527 claims, unemployment claims, that was reported of people not having a job.
Wow.
But today, we're going to honor your boss. Bosses.
Bosses.
Bosses, because you got 4 of them, right?
4 of them.
But I want to find out, why are we honoring your bosses? I understand that you took a lot of days off, right?
Many
days.
Mm-hmm.
You did? And the reason why you took off those days was because I understand you was having surgery, your daughter is type 1 diabetic, and you have to take care of a lot of personal problems?
Yes, but mainly the reason I took many days off is because the night of my surgery.
Your surgery?
My whole family turned against me. My younger sister and my ex-husband, they basically took advantage of my child in many ways and hurt her as much as possible. And
Wait, hold on, wait. Your ex-husband and your sister?
Yes, younger sister.
Younger sister. So what did they do to you? To Sarah? In fact, I did a TV production of Sarah a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
And it was talking about bullying.
Yes.
And she was sharing a little bit about that. So what did they do to Sarah?
They give her lots of drugs, different kind, acids and all. Yeah. And
what?
Yeah. Once my daughter was fainted, my younger sister gave her to my ex-husband, and my ex-husband took advantage of her.
Ooh, that is not good.
Yeah.
So how did your bosses help you with that situation?
Well, first let me give their title. Their name is confidential. I have a director, a manager, my direct supervisor, and a project manager.
Right.
They all 4 have been extremely amazing and protective and giving me the full support that even my own family failed to do. When I used to call my supervisor, my direct boss, I call my boss man, I got to go for Seva.
Wait a minute. When they took advantage of your daughter, did you get a protective order?
Yes, I did.
Did it help?
No, it made it worse.
Made it worse?
Made it worse. Like yesterday, they fabricated some information about me, and they've been texting Sarah very uncomfortable stuff. They've been texting me very uncomfortable stuff. They've been texting my friends uncomfortable stuff, and they've been calling Sarah with some painful wording. So it got really bad.
That's the part of the bullying, and they really. What's the purpose of all this? I mean, why are they doing this?
Well, according to the text messages we had sent many times, one of them at least said, I will kill you and I will turn your daughter into prostitute.
So you think that's the whole reason for
this?
this?
Of course, because he wasn't in her life for 15 years, all of a sudden at age of 15 year period because she's beautiful, young, intelligent, young lady that of course he wanted some business to make money from her.
Make money from your daughter.
Of course.
Mm. Is he under investigation? Personally?
Yes, but I cannot speak about it in which way. Yes, he is.
Okay. Now tell me, how did your boss come to you in doing all this time? I mean, after all, you just took all these days off.
Well,
what happened?
As I said, that I have a director, I have a manager,
Uh-huh.
and I have a supervisor, and I have a project manager. When I used to call my direct supervisor, I call my boss man. I say, boss man, something has just happened to Sarah, I got to go. He said, go, don't worry about anything. I will get you covered, just go, don't worry about anything. Such as yesterday, when my daughter was sick, I had to leave 18 minutes early. My coworker said, get out.
Wait a minute, you had to take her to the hospital?
I will get into it. My coworker said, get out right now, don't worry about the boss. So I left and I called my boss, my supervisor from the road. I said, I left 18 minutes early. He said, for such a thing, you don't need to call. You need to get where you want to for Sarah. So those kinds of things are actually touch my heart, that incredible people like this exist, because I lost everything in my life because of my young sister and because of my ex-husband. I lost everything.
Everything.
So my project manager came to me one day and said, the manager is really worried about you. We need to speak with you. Could you please tell me a little bit and give me permission to tell him because he wants to help you out. I said, first
so what
thing,
kind of work do you do? What kind of work do you do?
I'm a customer service.
A customer service.
So
Okay.
I said to my project manager, I said, as long as I'm not losing any hours. She said, no, you're not going to lose any hours. In fact, we're going to help you.
Okay.
So I told her a little bit, and she went told to my manager. He is such a nice gentleman. He spoke with me the next day and said, Wajma, you name it, what kind of support you need, we will help you. You need support with shelter and different kind of shelter, what you need, just tell me and we will make it happen. So I went to see the director. He was amazing, open arms, tried to help me in every possible way that he could to get where I want, so I could be able to have a good financial plan for my daughter. So they've been there for me all the time. Not only for me, any employee with a personal problem, they're help. Like one of my coworkers, I think they took a semester or 2 semesters off for a family emergency, came right back. My supervisor hired her to do a family emergency things happen.
Wow.
So they are amazing to every employee.
Every employee.
And every full-timer and every associate are amazing as well.
So I would say that in doing customer service, their customer service comes first, but they take time with their employees. So they sort of like come first. They have established a relationship with all of their employees.
With 100%.
Okay.
If you need help, you knock anyone of their door, you're not going to hear no.
Please explain that their sort of leadership styles. Share with us the kind of leadership
I think so that all 4 of them could fall under the situational leadership.
Situational, which means that they sort of address
all the problems or the situation in a timely manner and take a step to help them properly and effectively.
So they like empower their employees, they sort of like coach their employees.
Actually, they
work with their employees.
I could call them, they're all in one. They're your boss, your family, your brother, your mother, your uncle. They are everything.
You know what? I'm falling in love with you. I'm falling in love with your employer. I really got to get to meet them. Am I going to have the opportunity to meet them?
But if you meet them, you're going to fall in love with them, then what's going to happen to me?
I promise you, I will not take them from you. I promise you, the only thing I want to do is just meet them.
But the only thing is, Ms. Liz, whether you meet them or not, they are ready to help any individual who put a step inside their door. They will not say no. They will find a way to protect you, to to support you, to help you, and to comfort you, and to hold you in their arms and say, don't worry.
In other words, they rule from their heart.
Yes.
They lead from their heart.
Yep.
Sound like they have made quite a difference in the workplace.
And
They
everyone
sound like a very unique type of boss. What else you would like to share with them?
Well, I wrote a paragraph about them. It's a lot to say about them, but I just want to make it as quick as possible. I work with 4 excellent leaders. Each one of them continues to inspire me in many different ways and always ready to provide me with helpful guidance. My leaders are the best leaders around the world. In today's world, every person is out to pursue their own success, but not so much with my leaders. They always show true care for their followers. My director is an amazing leader who is capable of pulling out the best abilities from his employees and work with them to help them get to the next step in their career at work. My manager, he has a great meter to measure his team's ability and where they can fit, and helps them to continue to grow. My project manager, she has made me grow and expand many skills without limits, and still continues to help me on daily basis. My supervisor, he has always given me daily some word of encouragement and full support, even if it's not related to my work directly. You all are amazing, and I'm truly blessed and lucky to work under such leadership. And I love all of you, and I just want to give a little example about my supervisor. Like yesterday, he was sick, and he knew that Sarah is not feeling well. So he waited it until I left work, until I got to the hospital, then he left, just to make sure that Sarah is taken care of properly. So that's why I got to say you all 4 are amazing, and I love you guys to death. Happy birthday.
I want to take this opportunity to say Happy Boss Day as well. In fact, I would like to say I'm going to dedicate this TV program on RETV to my bosses, okay? And I sure hope that one day I get that opportunity to meet you.
And you'll fall with all 4 of them. I promise that.
Until next time, this has been RETV, taking the education out of the classroom and bringing it back into the community.
And thank you so much for being there for me and my child Sarah. All 4 of you mean the world to me, and I truly love you guys. So be nice with me, because I'm gonna stick with you guys for the rest of my life.
You know, there are some things that you were saying that I want to take this opportunity to share with you.
Sure.
You were saying how your family was like coming against you. First of all, I want to encourage you to let you know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper.
Amen.
Because from the sound of it, you have been going through a lot of pressure. Where do you even find the strength?
You know what? I am a big God believer.
You believe in God?
In God.
Okay.
I believe in God. Like yesterday when they fabricate my information, I mean, I look up, I'm like, thank you God for giving me the strength. It is just your way to give me more strength so people could show their real faces, because I am a clean person, and I know you're not going to let me down, because I follow your path 100%.
And that's what I want to share again with you, is that there is Psalms 91. I want you to go home. I want you to read that. Psalms 91, because it's like protection. It's where he hides you in the wings.
Yeah.
Under his wings. And he protects you. And he's going to always protect you and Sarah.
Yeah.
Because you are his children. And he loves you very, very much.
I know.
In fact, I'm going to plead the blood of Jesus over your doorposts, so that no hurt, harm, or danger can come to you and to Sarah and anybody that comes within your household.
Thank you so much.
Because sound like what God has really did was send you 4 angels to help provide the needs that you have, That is to provide you with a job, to be able to provide you with that support, and to be able to give you the strength and the hope this in the spite of all of the pressure that you've been going through. He's been there for you through your employees. Again, I say, hey.
Like I was saying earlier,
awesome.
They are like my family. They are brother, sister, uncle, aunt. They could actually fit into the mass of the family for me. They are my new family, and I will work with you guys for the rest of my life because that's how much I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything each one of you has done for Sarah and for me. And thank you, Ms. Liz, for giving me the opportunity to share this amazing day with them for the Boss Day. Words cannot explain how much I'm thankful to you all. Writing cannot explain, books cannot explain, but I want the world to know
from the sound
best.
of it though, you know, from the sound of it, you could really write a movie out of this. Don't you think, Sarah? Welcome back to RETV, where we take the education out of the classroom and bring it into the community. Today we are continuing our interview with Wazma, and on Boss Day, to just honor them for Boss Day, right, Wazma?
Yes.
Wazma, what are some of their strengths? What make a good boss? No, not just your boss, but any boss. What would make a good boss?
Well, let me just say this: no bosses could be like my boss.
Okay.
That is period.
So
they four are completely different individuals. That I think so. Their leadership, I think so, could even make any other leader scared. They are great. But what makes a good leader? What makes a good boss?
Yes.
Is a boss who is not greedy to only worry about work and a project. Is a boss who cares about the employee's personal life. If the boss has a strength to help the employee while they are falling down, that employee will focus with them on the project. That employee will work harder to make them look good. At the same time, they receive the comfort level, love level, all kinds of support from their leaders. If the leader is only about project and don't worry about personal life, employee will not last with that company long.
No?
Nope. The organization I work for, employees are working for years and years and years.
So how long have you been with your company?
No, but almost a year.
Almost a year?
Yeah.
Oh, this newness is still there.
But you know what? It's not because we have such a great foundation, such a great foundation leadership.
And team, you said team? When you said team too?
Well, these leaders make us a wonderful team.
Okay.
Leaders are so good that full-timers good, part-timers are good. Any associate who belongs to that organization that I'm in are excellent. Why? Because we have four amazing individuals who knows how to lead, who knows how to protect their employees, who knows how to save their employees, who knows
and how to execute.
Exactly.
How to execute the workload.
Exactly.
And at the same time keep a balance.
Exactly.
Okay. You know what? I'm thinking too that maybe they could start like a training center or something, like a weekend retreat for bosses where they can get away and invite other bosses and sort of like teach them how to
Well, the
do
thing
some
is
training,
that
training sessions.
I think so that these companies which are collapsing, which are making the economy go back, if they follow even 30% for the steps of my bosses, of my leaders, they will be successful.
You know, you're making every boss who are looking at this very envious of the way that you're talking about your boss.
Well, then maybe they should take an initiation and go on Monday, well, Monday is somebody, and go on Tuesday and say, my children, you all are my family today. Let's help one another. You know, that will be the beginning.
It really depends on the kind of industry you're in, because you're in customer service, right?
But not only that, see, the thing is that my leaders are not only good with me, they are good with every single person who works for them and who works with them.
Okay.
So, like one of my coworkers had some kind of family issue, took a semester or 2 semesters off.
Yeah, you did share that with us.
When she come back and she went to my boss man, to my direct supervisor, and he hired her right on the spot.
Right.
He did.
But aren't you working on your doctorate degree?
Yes, I do.
What is
I am
and
working,
what is it? What
I'm
are you
working
majoring
with,
in?
Educational organizational leadership, which I put at the pause for a little bit. Now I'm working on my third master as well. So I do a little bit here, a little bit there, because I have to keep my brain busy. So that way I could be able to do better things, because education is very important to me.
Yes,
if you have a proper education too, and you have a great bosses, I can say in a good hand. Like to me, I sometimes say, how am I alive? As much as my family put me through, how I can make this happen? It's like totally impossible. And then I say, oh yeah, God is there. Thank you for keeping me and my daughter safe and protected. Yes.
Yes. And I believe that's the key, is that because you trust and believe in God, He will have everything work out for your good.
I am
very,
waiting.
very
Like this morning before the TV show that you told me, when things that's about to come really good, then things will go really bad. I think that's what's happening. But I'm hoping that my leaders will stay the same way with me, because they're the only one I have. They are the only one I have that I could call family, I could call brother, I could call sister, I could call a boss who doesn't only care about me, cares about my child, my Sarah. So if my Sarah is sick, or if something is wrong with my Sarah, you actually see the sadness through their eyes. Like you're gonna think like they're gonna literally cry.
Right.
Like last week I said something to my manager about Sarah. He held his head and he just shook his head, and I'm like, yes sir. He was sad throughout the day. That was my manager.
Right.
So they all kind of see who is sad and actually offer them a help. But if you go to them yourself, they will actually help you more than they can. Even if the limit is, okay, this is it, I cannot do more than this, they just forget it, they need more help. They pass the path, they pass the cross. They will make it happen.
Yeah.
And I personally don't have enough words how to say thank you to each individual, to all of my bosses, to say thank you so much for being so great, to not only me, to my Sarah, not only to my Sarah, to the whole entire company, to the whole entire staff, whether they're part-time or they're full-time. They know that all 4 of you could be there for them at any time, but project manager is only mine, I love her to death. But they all are
love her to life, love her
I
to life,
do,
love
I
her
do.
to life, don't love her to death, love her to life.
They all are so amazing that she knows that Sarah loves her so much, and it's her birthday. So she's coming to our house to give Sarah a hug. See, that's what you call a family, because, you know, I mean, no bosses will do
and
that.
See, that's another thing too, because God said that He would give you back what is taken from you. So He has given you a family in place of the other family that was not a family to you.
I agree with you. I agree with you, and I honestly don't have enough words on how to thank these amazing leaders, these amazing individuals. And as I said before, nothing could explain
you know
them.
what I would like for the TV land, what I like for them to do. I like for them, after you look at this TV show, I'd like for you to make a comment. We could put it on the YouTube. And I would like for you to make a comment on what make your boss a great boss.
Oh no, nobody could challenge them.
Oh
so
yes,
I guess nobody will comment.
They're
going to say, no, her boss are too good. Let's not.
No, everybody, we're going to find out What make your boss a great boss?
Or a worse boss?
No, great boss. Because there are other people out there that probably believe the same way you do about your boss.
Really?
I bet you they
I
do.
think
Well,
so.
I challenge you. After you look at this TV show, send in comments on what make your boss
And-
a great boss.
And Ms. Liz, I challenge you that all the other bosses will fail in front of my boss's kindness.
Well, we'll see. All right. That's it. We'll see here on RETV. Thank you. Until next time.
Happy Boss Day.
Yes, happy Boss Day.